Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Homer Bailey gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Brandon Belt.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
1-1, here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Kent. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Inciarte's there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting third, left fielder, Barry.
Stepping into the box, Barry Bonds. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Oh, 2, here it comes. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. From the stretch. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. His lifetime numbers against Bailey, 4 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Mays is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Giants leave a couple. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Tim Lincecum will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 7th inning, giving his team a chance to stay close and have a chance to win this ball game. He got a no decision, but he's in a nice groove right now, and we'll see if he's able to bring that groove into this game as well.
Stepping up now, Joe Morgan. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And that's in there for strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
High in the air out to center field. Lofton waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Barry Larkin. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. The relay, and he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Willie Mays, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. A dozen home runs and 37 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes over to third, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Reds turned away first time through. We'll go on to the 2nd in Cincinnati. Still scoreless on the show. Standing in, Buster Posey. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
A shot down the first baseline and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he's safe.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. Oh, beautiful dive. Wow.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Inciarte has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. At the plate, Tim Lincecum.
Tim Lincecum.
Nope.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
1-2. Here it comes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Alex Gordon.
Catcher.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Out of play off to the right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Lofton going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Gordon not stopping. He's heading for third.
And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Settling in now, Pete Rose. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Barnes is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. And with Great American being one of the best hitters parks around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than out on the road. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
The pitcher, Homer Bailey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman, Joe
Digging in for
Morgan.
his second at-bat, Joe Morgan. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Lincecum has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. Reds out in front, 2-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here.
Brandon Belt.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And
Now
with that,
batting,
we give you a look here at
second
what's
baseman,
happening in the race in the National League Central.
Kent.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Kent. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 25, Barry Bonds.
Striding in once again, Barry Bonds. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
What a great swing. That ball got back as far as he could, and he shot it right past the third baseman. Now, the third baseman wasn't playing on the line. He's off the line a little bit, but I still like the execution of the swing.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, they scored last inning. You thought that's what you want, a shutdown inning. He comes out and he gets 2 quick outs, and now he finds himself in trouble with back-to-back hits.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another chance? Buster Posey, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Now a flare out toward right center. Inciarte moving in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave them loaded. They're down 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Barry Larkin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pence on the run. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it.
Willie,
Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Lofton ranging back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Number 7, Eugenio
Digging in to try it again. Eugenio Suarez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 3 and the Giants nothing. In now, Hunter Pence. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
3-1. Here it is. A called strike over the outside corner.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fouled back. Another full count pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Into the box, Kenny Lofton, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Standing in now, Tim Lincecum, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The first baseman, number 9,
Here's
Brandon
the first baseman,
Belt.
Brandon Belt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. Throw to the plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Still down 3-0. Digging in, Alex Gordon. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Here comes the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And that misses 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Now Gordon awaits the 2-1. And Gordon swings and pulls his pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd, foul. Pulled toward right center field. Lofton has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in, Pete Rose. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lofton will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder, Ender.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ball 2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. And Bailey will take something off to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Ready for another shot now. Jeff Kent. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
No runs on 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Barry Bonds. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto in foul ground. 2 gone.
The batter, number 48, third baseman.
Ready
Pablo
once again,
Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One and one.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And this one will be out of play off to the left. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Homer
Leading
Bailey.
up for the Reds.
He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Homer Bailey.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sandoval near the bag at third. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry
So
Larkin.
stepping in, Barry Larkin. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Bonds is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. And this one sails behind him as he bends out of the way. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down. A leadoff single for Crawford. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here comes another 0-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Inciarte on the run. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 8.
Digging in
Hunter
once again,
Pence.
Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, that single right there moves runners to first and third in less than 2 outs, and he's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
In now, Kenny Lofton. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the box, Tim Lincecum, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Giants 1. Ready once again, Willie Mays. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Mays.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
1-1. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
At the plate, Joey Votto, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-1.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lofton has it in his tracks. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Eugenio Suarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. On its way is pitch number 75.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's the pitch. That misses. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lofton has it in his tracks. And that retires the side. None left for Cincinnati, and it's still 3-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Mays on the move. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And it appears as though that's going to be all for Homer Bailey. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Severino Gonzalez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Severino Gonzalez.
Ready for another shot now. Jeff Kent. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Standing in now, Barry Bonds, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Scorched to third. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Will Smith will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Will Smith.
Striding in once again, Alex Gordon. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. And a good looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Pete Rose. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Ender.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The pitch. In the air to right center. Pence giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. Reds are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. John Hyatt is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias have yielded just a 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Buster Posey now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hyatt going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Hunter Strickland
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
John Hyatt.
John Hyatt is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Joe Morgan, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Hard on the ground toward short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark, that's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Larkin.
Into the box now, Barry Larkin, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Comes set with the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he misses 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Three and 1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it is on 3 and 1. 3 and 2 now.
Count this ball 3 and 2.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Willie Mays, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Jim Shelton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Jim Shelton.
Digging in, Hunter Pence will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Hunter Pence.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
Here's the 3-0. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Kenny Lofton. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Joe Penna will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. In there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 delivery. Called strike over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed for strike two. And now the Giants are down to their final strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hit to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Homer Bailey earns win number 7 on the season. Jim Shelton earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.